basically. I'm a really good person at explaining things, if you can't tell. So, ASMR Mayth gave me prompts, and I gave her some prompts. And at the end of this video, if you would like to see the prompts that I gave her, I will link everything in the description to go check out her channel. She makes amazing content, so relaxing. And if you haven't already checked her out, you're gonna love her. So let's just get into it, and begin. So I have the list of prompts right here. The first one is, show me a book that reminds you of home. I really like that one. So I thought about this book, which is Like Water for Chocolate. So I chose this book because, well, basically the whole synopsis is it kind of feels like a cookbook as you're going through the story. And it is a Mexican love story as well. So, a lot of the recipes that are included in this book, it's stuff that I grew up eating. So I just find it so comforting. I really like the dramatic, telenovela type of flair to this book. I think the story is so beautiful, and it's just one that will always give me some comfort and remind me of the yummy homemade meals that my abuela would make me all the time when I was younger. So, yeah. Let me see, is there a little synopsis that I can read for you? There is not. There is not. I haven't read this since I was in high school though, so I need to reread it. So, this is the book that reminds me of home. The next prompt is, show me a book that makes you laugh. And for that one, I had to go with, what the hell did I just read? So, this book is basically, it's a roller coaster. Every single line in this book makes no sense. There's no coherency. It is very much outlandish. There's all these turns, random things happening, a lot of humor, so much witty, dark humor, and it's just honestly hilarious. So I'll read you the back. It's the story they don't want you to read. Though, to be fair, they are probably right about this one. To quote the Bible, learning the truth can be like loosening a necktie, only to realize it was the only thing keeping your head attached. No, don't put the book back on the shelf. It is now your duty to purchase it to prevent others from reading it. Yes, it works with ebooks too. I don't have time to explain how. While investigating a fairly straightforward case of a shape-shifting, interdimensional child predator, Dave, John, and Amy realize realize there might actually be something weird going on. Together, they navigate a diabolically convoluted maze of illusions, lies, and their own incompetence in an attempt to uncover a terrible truth that they, like you, would be better off not knowing. Your first impulse will be to think that a story this gruesome and, to be frank, stupid cannot possibly be true. That is precisely the reaction they are hoping for. Yeah, that synopsis is very much confusing, but very funny. It's what made me pick up the book, and I was just like, oh my god, this sounds absolutely insane. I need to purchase it immediately, so I did. Honestly, it's so good. It is so good. It's just, oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. There's just so much. Literally, look at the titles for some of them. For some of the chapters. What the fuck? It's so good. Yeah, if you're looking for a book that's just completely off the chain, weird, really funny, dark humor, you would love this book. So this book definitely makes me laugh. And the next prompt is, show me a book that made you question something about life. For that book, I picked The Girls by Emma Klein. I've showed you guys this book before. So this book is basically about, I'm so sorry, my hair is like so weird right now. Can you see how it just keeps going up? I cannot control my little curtain bangs. So this book is about a cult in the 60s, I believe. So this, I have like, I don't know, I find it really horrifically fascinating, the whole psychology of cults and, you know, just manipulation and that sort of thing. I find it, like, I could think about it for a long time. It's just, there's so much to learn about it. It's really interesting, the way the human psyche works in that way. And, yeah, it just makes me question a lot of things, you know, because there's so many people out there that can be, you know, charismatic and attractive and all that. And a lot of times when people are in cults, they don't even realize they're in a cult. So I just think that's completely fascinating. Yeah, this book is just really interesting and depicts a unique point of view. So I would highly recommend this. It's very dark though, so just beware. And the next prompt is, show me a book you would like the younger you to read. So I just really, really love this book. If you guys haven't read it, it's so good. I'm a really spiritual person, so these type of books intrigue me a lot. So definitely I'd want my younger self to read it. And the next prompt is, show me a book that you recommend to everybody. So the book that I recommend to everybody all the time is Sorry, Please, Thank You by Charles Yu. I love this book. It's a collection of short stories, and it's really good, especially if you're somebody that it's kind of hard to read long books. These are short stories, so they grab your attention right away, and they teach you something. They really touch your heart, and they're just super well written and thought out. I really like the concepts. It has like a sci-fi feel to it as well, which I guess I'm becoming more and more interested in. Yeah, I've been really liking more sci-fi, new age type things. So I would highly recommend this book. I kind of want to do a video where I read one of the short stories out of this book, because I really enjoy it. When I first started my channel, I actually did a video where I read from this, but it was such an early video, and it's not on my channel anymore, but that's how long I've loved this book. So there's that one. Next, show me a book that has a character that impresses you. For that, I picked The Lion's Den. The character that impressed me in this book is the main narrator. Well, not narrator, because it's in third. Is it in third person? No. Sorry. So the narrator is this girl. Her name is Belle, and she's a character that impresses me just because throughout this book she is constantly being challenged and pushed to her limits, but I think she keeps a really good level head and is a pretty boss bitch, you know. She survives crazy things, and she comes out the other side a victor, basically. Not to spoil anything, but yeah, I really like this character. She has a lot of strength, a lot of wit, and you can tell she has a lot of heart, so I really enjoy it. This book is just so good. So there's that one. And then the last prompt is, show me a book that made you tear up. So for this one, I picked All the Bright Places. And I'll just read you the back of it. Theodore Finch is fascinated by death. Every day he thinks of ways he might die, but every day he also searches for and manages to find something to keep him here and alive and awake. Violet Markey lives for the future, counting the days until graduation when she can escape her small Indiana town and her aching grief in the wake of her sister's death. When Finch and Violet meet on the ledge of the bell tower stories and starts living them. But as Violet's world grows, Finch's begins to shrink. So, I believe that Netflix made a movie based off of this book. I haven't watched it because I tend to get disappointed by books that are made into movies. Like, I tend to not enjoy the movies at all, so I don't want to ruin it for myself in my head. This book is a tear-jerker. The first time I read it, I was literally sobbing because I did not expect the ending at all. I did not. It's a really just truthful story, I guess. Speaks a lot about mental illness and, trying to find love in the middle of it, and finding reasons to live, that type of thing. Yeah, it's such a tearjerker. It's a crazy, beautiful story. I really, really, really enjoy it, and I need to reread it. It's just so good. So, that was all the prompts that ASMR Mayth gave me. I want to say a huge thank you so much to her for doing this collaboration with me. I really, really enjoyed it. I hope you guys can check out some of these books. For the rest of the prompts that I gave ASMR Mayth, check out her video, which will be linked below, 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 below. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. I love you guys so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, 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 bye.